Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? I'm back. Nah, but for real, what's up, guys? I'm back. After not uploading for like 3 days, I have an excuse, okay? I had a unit test in science 2 days ago, so I was basically studying for that 2 days ago, like all night, so I didn't have any time to record my video. And the day after, I was catching up on my sleep, so I couldn't upload then either because I was literally sleeping. And today I'm here, all right, guys? I'm back. So basically, I don't know how I did on my unit test. I probably did terrible, but it's fine. You can't be perfect at everything you do. So today, guys, I'm going to be talking about my first ever fight. So basically, this happened back in grade 7. So basically, 2018 to 2019. Now, back then, I was used to be a scrawny little kid, okay? I did not hit the gym or anything. I was very small. So basically, one day I wake up, the usual me. I get up, get ready, eat breakfast, and head off to school. Now, in grade 7, I did not have any friends, but there was this one kid in my class I absolutely hated. Let's just call him John. So, John was used to be a bitch to me for no reason. I don't know why he thought it was funny to bully me, but he did. So one day at break time, I am chilling inside my class. Basically, all the kids in my class were doing this choir thing, and the main reason they were doing it was because at the end of the year, everyone would get to go to Canada's Wonderland, and people who were in the choir were the only ones who got to go there. So all the cool kids, quote unquote, went to the choir just so they can get to go to Canada's Wonderland. And I did not go because, well, if I just asked my parents would just probably take me there anyways. So basically, I'm in my class, and there were only like 5 kids in the class at break time. And of course, one of them had to be John. So I'm sitting there at break time, eating my food, minding my own business, and John comes out of nowhere. He grabs my food and throws it in the garbage can. So I say, "What the fuck, John? What do you want?" And he starts laughing in an evil voice. And I say, "Yeah, very funny, buddy." And I sit down and go on my phone because I didn't want to deal with this bullshit. Then what he does is grab a fucking sausage out of his lunch and chucks it at me. For some reason, that sausage was fucking rock hard, okay? That shit hit me in the head, and I was about to have a concussion after that. Now, I know what y'all are gonna say. Haha, you got hit in the fucking face with a dick. No, I didn't, okay? Anyways, when he throws that at me, I get pissed. So I get up, I walk towards him, and he gets up and he's like, "What are you gonna do, huh?" And I say, "You know what, John? Fuck you." And I leave the classroom to go to the bathroom and use my phone in peace. So, well, the inside break time ends and we go outside. Now, I'm hanging out with one of my other friends, and I see John in a distance looking at me and talking to his friends. And as I pass him, I hear him say, "Look at that pussy." And that was it for me. I turn around up and I walk up to him and I say, "Let's fight if you're so tough." And so he laughs and says, "It's on." So we fight. And before the fight even starts, he says, "No kicking," because I was used to do martial arts back then, and he knew I know how to kick. So he pussied out and said, "Only boxing." And I say, "Okay." So we are fighting right now, and he lands a punch on me. I land a punch on him, he lands a punch on me, and trust me, we're both, and not just me or him, both of us are fighting like absolute pussies. We cannot hit our shots. Like, we are trash. So I finally say, "Stop being a pussy and let's do kicks then, if you're so tough." And at first he hesitates, but then says yes to my surprise. And so the first thing I do is kick him right in the chin, and he starts bleeding, and he yells, "Fuck," in the loudest voice he can. And of course, there was a teacher right there, and she says, "Whoa, what's going on here?" And she sees John bleeding and says, "Where were you guys fighting? Both of you to the main office now." So she takes us to the main office, and John goes to the nurse's office because he was bleeding to hell because I fucked him up real good. And the principal calls me in, sits me down, and says, "You know, fighting is not the resolution, right?" And I say, "Yeah, I know that." And he says, "So tell me what happened." And I explain my side of the story. And then he sends me outside to sit outside. And he invites John in. And I'm guessing John told his side of the story. And the principal invites both of us in and sits us down and says, "Well, John here has been in the office multiple times, and this is not his first time. And this is the first time I'm seeing you, Mayor. So I know he probably did something wrong. Uh, but I'm sorry, I will have to inform your parents and give you 3 days of detention. And that was my first time getting detention. So I was being a pussy and saying, please, it was not my fault. Why am I getting in trouble? And he says, I'm sorry, but you have to. So I say, okay, fine. And I leave the office and go to the detention classroom. And after that, I did not have any problems with John. Not only because the principal told him to leave me alone, but also because I fucked him up right in the nose. But yeah, after that, I went about my day in detention class, and my parents were kind of mad at me, but they were proud at the same time because I stood up for myself and yeah, stood up against a bully and fucked him up. And yeah, that is it for this story game time, guys. Please, if you like the video, then just hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.